So this is my first attempt at a makeup tutorial. I'm trying out this new primer. It's by Nurture by Nature. I'm just gonna take a pump of this. So this is a mattifying primer. I'm just gonna let this soak in for a minute. Lately I've been using the new Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation. And I had the color in Panna Cotta 130G. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Magic Lumiere. I'm just gonna take a pump and a little bit of that, just cause I kinda want glowy skin. So I wanted to try to mix the powder and the liquid together, just cause I've seen it a lot. Just going to take a flat surface. So I'm just gonna take a pump, because I honestly, that's too much. I normally don't even use a pump on my whole face. And this is in the shade 10 Fair Light, and that's probably too much. Most of it is just going into the brush. So I'm just going to take this BH Cosmetics round foundation brush and attempt to blend this out. Gonna spray my face a little bit with MAC Fix Plus. Hopefully this will help a little bit. Pretty much all that did. That was actually a really stupid idea. Let's try a sponge. This is the Eco Tools, the one that's shaped like this. I'm just gonna go back to the brush. So I'm just gonna go over with the round end of the sponge and just hope that I can pick up anything that's excess. And then I'm going to take a concealer. This one, this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in Fair. Just because it really helps hide darkness. And then I'm just gonna take the sponge again. I'm going to take a darker foundation and use it as like a contour slash bronzer. This is the No. 7 Stay Perfect foundation, and this is in the shade Honey. And then I'm just gonna take a beauty blender to apply this and just put a little. And I really don't take it very far in. I only take it to not even the edge of my eyebrow. And then I do take it up. I don't put anything else on the sponge. I just take it up my hairline, and I do half my face at a time. And then I'll just take whatever's left on the blender. Since I'm gonna go over my nose with a lighter concealer, I'm not really being specific with this. And on the bottom of my lip. I'm just gonna take it and put it underneath my chin. So, for concealer, I am going to take, it's the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer in 810 Fair. So I'm gonna go up my nose, in the middle of my forehead, Cupid's bow, and chin. So, I'm just gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna take this long angled side right here. And then I'll just take the round end around the edges just to make sure that there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to take this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder, using it with the Sigma Taper Highlight F35. And I just put this pretty much everywhere I put concealer. And then for face powder, I'm just gonna take the Fit Me loose powder, and this is the BH Cosmetics. I think this is the powder brush. These ones don't have names on them, My amazing husband got them for me in a set, and it was a limited edition. I think it's like the rose quartz set or something like that. And they just have numbers. They don't have names. So I'm first gonna start out with this. This is a Lexi Precision Foundation brush. So I'm gonna take this Ciate London bronzer. It's called the Bamboo Bronzer in Palm Island. And it's another thing that I got in my Ipsy bag. I really like it though. I like the shade. I think it works really well for my skin tone. And I'm gonna take that little brush. So I'm just going to put this everywhere that I put that other colored foundation. So then to kind of blend that out and kind of mesh it all together, I'm gonna take the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer that I clearly love because I'm almost out, with the F stipple brush. Just so it doesn't like pick up a lot of color, but it picks up enough to blend it out basically. So now for blush, I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics blush brush. Essentially, that's what it is. And then I'm gonna take this Sorry for Smith sticker, just ignore that. I can't get the motherfucker off. So this is the Maybelline Master Blush Color and Highlight Kit. Yeah, I'm gonna take this, the coral one and the bright pink one. So I'm gonna take just a couple dabs of the coral, one dab of the pink, and then a couple more dabs of the coral. Still at that point in my life where I don't have like a lot of money to spend on makeup, but I want to. And like my husband, oh my god, my husband is so amazing. He's so supportive of me. Like he knows that this is what I want to do and everything like that. And he has been amazing through this whole process. And then I just like to blend that out and kind of blend it in with my bronzer. So I take this Luxie, this is a blush brush. This is way too flimsy to be a blush brush. For highlight, I am actually going to mix this one that's in the blush palette with Becca Champagne Pop. So I kind of just run it down. And then I start out with a very, very light hand because you can always put more on, but you can't take any away. So I just go on my cheekbone. And then I take it up on my brow bone like this, and then I'll take it just like whatever is left on the brush with a super, super, super light hand and put it just slightly above my eyebrow. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'll go on the tip of my nose, up my nose slightly, mostly right here, and then on my cupid's bow. Now I'm going to spray my face to set it. I know this is not a setting spray, I just don't have one right now. So I'm going to take the MAC Fix Plus. Oh my god, my lips look red. Whoa! They'll calm down in a second, I just wiped them off. So anyways, I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. So, with a fluffy brush. So, I am just going to take the two transition shades right here. This one's the cool tone one, this one's the warm one. I love how they look mixed together for some reason. So I am just going to throw this in the crease because apparently that's what beauty bloggers say. We're just gonna throw it. Oh, I guess I should tell you what brush I'm using. This is the SL Miss Glam L34 Blend Beauty Brush. I got this in my Ipsy bag. So I am not being precise with this at all. So I'm going to take this red right here with a Sigma E25. So I'm just gonna do it. No turning back now. So I am just going to put it on the lid as well because I don't know how these things work. I'm gonna go in with the Sigma E40. Gonna take a little bit of this one, just cause I don't know what this color looks like, so we're gonna see. this red right here. Wait, yeah, this one. It's right next to the one that we just... Probably gonna go back in with that color and deepen it up just a little bit. So I'm gonna go back in with that dark red that we just used. Go back in with the E40. So I'm actually gonna go back in with this first red shade that we took, and I want more red than brown. I'm gonna take the dark tongue one, this one, the dark brown, the third one in from the bottom. And this is a Lottie London brush. It doesn't have a name on it besides Lottie London. It's just a short shader brush, super short. So I'm just gonna take this. I am going to put some powder underneath my eyes in case of fallout. Now onto the brown. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that E25. I am going to put a little bit of that darker red color. I'm gonna take a smaller brush with nothing else on it. This is the T35 Precise Blending Brush from the SL Miss Glam. Another Ipsy one, but it's just a super, it's almost like a pencil brush, but a little fluffier. And with nothing else on there, I'm just gonna go in there to mesh those two together. So I'm just going back in with the brown, just because we lost a lot of it while blending, and then I'm gonna go back in with that little tiny Precise Blending Brush. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that red. So I'm gonna take another slightly pencil-ish brush, and I'm gonna take the first two red shades that we took. I'm gonna mix those. I'm honestly using like barely any, but I want to try to blend out that harsh red that's right there. And then one last time I'm gonna go in with the brown. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. 105 brush. It looks like this, and I am just going to lower lash line time. I'm gonna take this brush, and on the very tip of it, I'm just gonna get the brown. I'm just going to put this brown as close to my lash line as possible. So then, to blend that out, I'm going to take a mixture of the first two reds that we took. So I'm basically just going right over the top of that brown. I'm gonna take those first two transition shades that we took. I'm gonna take this little itty bitty tiny little pencil brush. I'm gonna take the very first one just because I want it to not be as frosty. So I'm not gonna do liner, just because I want it to be this like kind of smoky, sultry look. So I'm just gonna go in with mascara. First I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, the pink one that they just came out with. And then on top of that, I'm gonna take the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And last one, I promise this one's mostly just for my lower lash line. So I'm going to take the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. So I am going to use this. This is the BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Pencil in medium. Damn, I'm having a good brow day. Woo! So then to set them, I am going to use this BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Gel in blonde. Lips, that is the final thing. Alright guys, that is my first makeup tutorial done. Check. So, thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you in my next one. Bye.